Okay, I think this is running all right. So as usual, I'm just doing a very quick sound check here. It would help if I had the sound turned on now, wouldn't it? Sound on, please. There we go. Sorted. Right. Okay, yep, sound balance is still just fine. However, YouTube chat is derping up, so... Yep, let's just refresh that. There we go. Hello there, Ethan and Delta. Welcome to the stream. Yep. Grey Goo. Hello there, everyone. This is Mark 3. Welcome to Grey Goo. Yes, indeed. Grey Goo. Hi, Dalton. Welcome to the stream. And Tracker Joe. Where is From the Depths? There was no stream schedule put up for this week, so this week is effectively going to be random streams all the way. I can see why you're confused though, because I was doing FTD DAC Adventure usually around this time, wasn't I? For most weeks. But there will be a DAC Adventure at some point, just not right now. Right now I'm just trying to get my channel back on track, get my head sorted. So, and I'm also getting feedback from people on the Discord as well about how useful those stream schedule videos actually were, and if people want me to continue to do them. So, you know, it's like, so don't worry, Dalton. There will be some From the Depths. It's just not right now. I don't want to go back to the time when From the Depths was the only thing notable about my channel, because basically that's what kickstarted it in the first place about a year ago. The first time I ever got any kind of thing that could be called popularity was my first From the Depths adventure run with the cookie wagon and stuff, so, you know. Right, so I'm just going to be comp stomping on this. Let's see. I'm very, very rusty. I've just done a sound check, so at least I'm not going to be super embarrassing myself, supposedly. Yeah, let's go for Grotto Assault. There we go, I had to think about that a bit. Normal AI, sure. Balanced, yes. Play as the goo. Okay, sure. Goo. I wish there was an option which said not X, because that's something that appeared once ages back in some RTSs, but it's completely gone out of favour again. So I could tell it to pick anything except for a given faction. So, anyway. Free for all, normal AI against unknown. I am the grey globby stuff. Let's see how this goes. I'm probably going to die, to be honest. This is also my first time really trying to play it on this computer as well. Now, I've already noticed that this computer doesn't like go into overdrive. This doesn't go into overdrive compared to my previous computer, which kind of did. So, you know, I'm goo daddy dee ba da. Yeah, pretty much. And wrong, Delta. Shroud are very different. Shroud is the 4th faction, which was added in by a free update. Okay, I am the goo. Let us begin. And let us also find out what I'm against. Might be a good idea. But yeah, the Shroud are very different from all the other factions, so... Can't call them human, not really. Weren't the Shroud these AI? Oh, I'm against humans, I think. Yeah, I'm against humans. When was that update? Like, ages ago. Like, over a year, I think. absolutely ages ago. What kind of faction are they? They are very, if I remember correctly, they have a very variable approach to things. But basically, they are fitted into the story. They only got a couple of campaign missions, but they are a thing. So you know, come here, come here, come here. Oh, failed. Well, it's pointless sending my scout in here because I know what I'm against now. I'm against Humies.
Unit under attack.
Oh no, my scout! No! Is there any forest nearby? Don't really want to do that, so let's move off back there again. Actually, I don't remember if this is a thing anymore. It used to be this way, which is goo can drain a massive amount from this thing until it starts slowly building back up over time. I don't know if that's been changed or not. Not entirely sure. We'll see how big a jump this gets. Yeah, there we go. A massive jump suddenly in the amount of resources, and then it starts to slowly pile up. So it's like the goo slips into this pool, and it drains the contents of the pool, and then the pool is just slowly replenishing. So it's more efficient for the goo to actually do a bit of micro and wander off to a different pool and get some more goo that way. Yeah, every time I visit one of these pools, I'm getting halfway towards another spawn. Let's actually get another mother goo out here. And send my starter one over this way. Can I do patrolling? Yes, I can. Patrol from here to here.
Unit under attack.
Doesn't get you anything. We'll see. It's sitting there right now. Oh, you're right. Okay. It used to be better to just wander around. Nom nom nom. Right. It used to be better to wander around, but oh well. I'm slightly disappointed by that. Oh hello. They're being aggressive, aren't they? Oh, oh yeah, all the other factions got new units as well. And apparently one of them is that unit which has a shield on it or something. Oh well, I've lost a goo, so there is that, I suppose. Let's get a small protein out here. And I want you to give me that. I'm slightly in trouble, because I've just lost a really big goo, so, you know.
Unit under attack.
Still not convinced, but I still want to see if this actually does anything or not. I also want to deal with that attack force that's heading my way as well. Oh well. But yeah, looks like you're right, Delta. Okay, I'll take your word for that. That means I want to start spreading out some mother goos. Just take over the entire map with goo. What a gootiful thing to do. It does mean I've got to wait for things to actually build up as well. Which I am slightly unhappy about. Let's see. Oh, here they come.
Unit under attack.
No, sorry guys, I had enough to stop this. You played Goo very often. Okay, that makes sense. This is gonna be good. Gee, thank you for that one, Ethan. Very much so. Yeah, all I can say is Delta is it did used to be a thing. Just not anymore, it seems. Oh, I see. It gave me a tech credit. Oh, so I actually did spend that mass to get the goo. Repair nearby units, right. Dwell explode. When the dwell explodes, they need 2 small proteins. What? Large protein or bastion unit dies, leaves a small protein in its place. 10% deals damage over time.
Unit under attack.
Yeah, I might have messed this up by, yeah. Tish. Very funny. Yeah, losing that grey goo early on because I was trying to move it out is definitely going to be a problem. On the other side, though, I've almost got enough for another big one. Yep, can't share a pool. Okay, just have to spread them out over there. Right. I need to do things, I need to survive. Honestly, goo was not one of my specialties. I normally played human or beta in this game. So goo I am somewhat unfamiliar with. I'm going to get another one out. Jolly good. There's a quick one. What are you guys actually? You're Striders. Can I do anything to upgrade a Strider? Bastions and things. Tempests. Oh boy, they've got tanks. Yeah, I might be about to die. Oh dear. Because they've got some heavy units wandering in. This is, I did say I was going to hope I wasn't going to embarrass myself. And yet I think I'm doing a pretty darn good job of doing that. So...
Unit under attack.
Oh, yep. I'm dead. Very, very much so. So yeah, that's no point dragging it out. Let's concede. Surrender! I surrender! Because I lost. Yes, very much so. Yeah, they had a lot of stuff. Oh well. Or the extra human party. I said again, the other guys aren't human. You know, let's take this one. Yeah, the Shroud aren't human. I'll show you. Let's get Shroud. Basically, they are very, I think, exotic compared to the other ones. We'll see. But yeah, this is a four-way free-for-all, so I shouldn't be focused down by a single AI unless I get unlucky. Let's put it that way. But yeah, now bringing in the Shroud for me, and don't know what the other guys are going to be. Honestly, I've not played Shroud much at all. I tried it a couple of times, but I think that's about it. But basically, the Shroud are another alien race. That's their thing. And they are actually very important to the storyline too. At least when they got introduced, they are. So it's just a shame that this game didn't go any further with it. Let's see. Okay, shroud. There we go. Now, how do I build stuff? I want to get an extractor. Let's drop it straight there.
Beginning construction.
So yeah, they remind you a bit of the humans, I suppose, but it's not like that. Like this is the Mimic, their basic scout unit. Can't actually
Extractor
attack.
complete.
Extractor, you are deployed. Good. And as you can see, this thing is pulling out of the resource and just sending it off up into space, basically. And the Mimic has auto-disguised as Huey. So, yeah. To the other players, this is a human scout. That's what the Mimic does. It mimics things, surprisingly enough. But now it looks like a human. So, yeah, that Mimic's just going to wander off and do whatever it wants, basically. The humans aren't likely to attack it, but the other two factions will, of course. There is that. Right, another thing is, the Extractor is actually a mobile creature, rather than like a structure, like most places have. So the Extractor can actually, when a resource deposit gets depleted, it could pick itself up and just wander off and go somewhere else. I told you, Delta, these guys got added in a later update. So,
Unit under attack.
yep, they got suspicious of that guy, so they are attacking my Mimic now. And there goes my Mimic. Oh. Let's get another Extractor down.
Beginning construction.
Now then, we've only got a few structures here. We've got an Advent, which produces light units, but then it can upgrade itself to produce different types. We've got Amplifier, which focuses things to increase capabilities of nearby structures. It can change into defensive turrets. We've got an Overcharger, which can change
Extractor
units
complete.
to a more powerful but also more fragile form. I mean, look at this. Units gain plus 50% damage and 20 movement speed, but will take double damage from all sources. So it's like it's a structure. It can supercharge your units basically.
Constructing.
Makes them very dangerous, but they're also not going to take much.
Core under
Then
attack.
Aversion Field forces enemies away from the field structure. Placed correctly, they make an effective wall. So that's basically a wall type. So I've got a few core units, core walls and units and things, and then I upgrade them to get more
Core under attack.
stuff available. Yes, I know. It's only a sniper though. Not exactly a big deal, that.
Advent complete.
Okay, we've now got an Advent up. We can get some basic units
Core
out.
under attack. Unit in production.
This guy can produce one at a time, but I can modify it. If I amplify it, this thing can produce more units at once.
Core under attack.
So I should probably do that. Let's get a amp,
Advent under attack.
which will amplify this.
Beginning construction.
How am I doing for resources? Absolutely
Core
fine.
under attack.
Sure. Okay, let's get
Advent under
an
attack.
additional amplifier
Beginning construction.
and an additional amplifier there too.
Beginning construction. Unit under attack.
There we
Amplifier
go, right.
under attack.
Now this guy, Clasher, offensive infantry. Its cannons have innate properties that reduce target's armor for each shot received.
Unit
So
under
this
attack.
thing is an anti-armor. Basically, it makes things easier to kill.
Under attack.
This guy is an indirect fire grenade launcher, very early on. Then we've got the Mimic, which you saw
Amplifier
can make itself
complete.
invisible. Well, actually disguise itself.
Amplifier under attack.
Oh, hi Red the Rage, welcome to the stream. Sorry
Unit
if I didn't say
ready.
hello before. And then we've got the Siren
Unit
here,
under
which is
attack.
anti-air. Uses gravity field to pull air
Amplifier
units out of
complete.
the sky, allowing ground units to fire at them. Instantly destroys air units brought down over impassable terrain. So those are my basic units there. But this thing is now greatly amped up. It's got 3 amps on it, so it can build 3 things at once. So let's actually do that.
Unit in production.
So queue up a whole set of stuff, like that. Then let's get another one, I guess, here, so we can share some of the amplifiers among these guys. And then we'll also put
Beginning
one there.
construction.
This one is kind of badly damaged. Hi, Shortest Viking. Welcome to the stream. What were you expecting by Grey Goo then?
Unit ready. Unit in production.
Plasma spike.
Advent complete.
Right, the defensive turrets, which you can change an amplifier into, it again plays from the whole use amplifiers to boost them thing. Plasma spike, anti-unit turret, fires plasma jets in a cone, so it's basically a shotgun turret. One amplifier, more damage.
complete.
2, more damage and adds damage over time. And 3, more damage even more. So it gets very powerful if you boost it up. Tether spike pulls the aircraft out of the air again for ground units to attack. And it also gets longer pull down and increased damage over time. Well, it gets damage over time flat out.
Unit ready.
Then perception spike, better detection range, and it can also damage stealth units that get nearby as well. So things like that. So, you know, good stuff for that. Let's place an aversion field.
Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
There we go, that should make a nice block across there.
Beginning construction.
And then if we do that like that, then that again produces something. Oh, hello, we've got a tank coming in.
Aversion field under attack.
Well, I have one thing to say about that.
Unit under attack. Aversion field complete.
Yeah, see that that guy will just get pushed around? The aversion field came online when it was past it, so it kicks the unit straight through. So that's what happened there.
Unit under attack.
Yeah, that was interesting. You don't know, but you were ready to exit the page at a moment's notice. What were you thinking of, Delta? Not Delta, Shortest Viking. Sorry, I don't know why I said Delta there, but you know.
Beginning construction. Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
Where is that one? That one is there. So I think I want to get this thing about... Is that in range? Should be about.
Beginning
Right.
construction.
Okay. Anyway, I need more units, so let's get some more
Unit in production.
basic guys out. Come back here, please, Mr. Scout.
Amplifier complete.
Yeah, the beta super unit is a very nice thing.
Amplifier complete.
Also, I got this one. Now, let's actually
Amplifier
modify this one
complete.
into a crucible, which can make the heavy units.
Beginning
So let's do that.
construction.
And let's send these guys over here to unplug this, and so we can get another. Why can't I deploy?
Unit ready.
Oh wait, it's because there's no stuff there.
Unit in
Deploy
production.
that there. You guys attack that.
Beginning construction. Amplifier under attack. Beginning construction. Unit under attack.
There we go. This is Tiberium's Sun. No, no, this is Grey Goo. Why? This is
Crucible
Tiberium's
complete.
Sun. Of all things.
Plasma spike complete.
There we go. That plasma spike
Unit under
is
attack.
amplified
Unit
1,
ready.
I think. Not what I was aiming for. That. Just send you guys over there. Okay, Crucible, you can make... Yeah, you're fully amped, aren't you? Yeah, you're amped by 3 things, which unlocks everything. Okay. What have we got here? We've got a Klaxon tank, which can charge into range at high speed, can hit multiple units in a cone. It's also immune to being pushed. We've got an Echo, which is an artillery piece. Creates an indestructible energy construct at the target location. Enemies walking into the effect's radius will be attacked until they leave or are destroyed. And the fugue, fire a damage over time effect at the target. If the target dies while the damage over time is still active, the dead unit will be converted into a coda. Which one's a coda again? Don't know what a coda is. But anyway.
Amplifier under attack.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Oh, should probably do that. Right. It's an RTS where I harvest crystals. I suppose. What I really want though is a dirge, which is their super unit, I believe. So yeah, good times on that. Also, I should probably get some more defenders out there.
Attack. Unit in production.
There we go. Let's also get some
Amplifier under attack.
tanks and things out there as well. I am seeing a bit of frame rate loss. Well, that's not too bad.
Amplifier under attack.
I really want to get some structures down over here, but I can't. Oops. No.
Amplifier under attack.
Are you guys done with that yet? Not quite. Yes, fear my flamethrower.
Destroyed.
Oh.
Unit ready. Amplifier under attack.
Not too bad. That I like some of the effects these guys have got because they're very alien/energy based thingamabob. I think probably the best way to describe it. Yeah, a thingamabob. A very descriptive term, I know. But...
Unit ready.
Oh wow, these guys are really wanting to get me up.
Unit in production. Beginning construction.
Okay, I should probably
Amplifier under attack.
yeah, ramp things up a little bit over here.
Unit ready. Beginning construction.
Okay. Yeah, that's gone, but we do have another plasma spike going up now.
Complete.
So I am just roasting the enemy in very intense flames as they get too close. Sucks to be you guys, basically, at this point. And let's put this here because it's building a triad of artillery pieces. Let's uproot this guy because it's not in a good spot. Let's put him over here.
Amplifier complete.
And this is what I mean about the extractors being mobile, because I just pulled him down and moved him over to that spot instead.
Unit ready.
Because that's where I wanted them to be. Just because, you know. Ooh, they've got air units. Okay, I should probably do something about that then. Let's put...
Unit under attack.
Hello, teleport.
Beginning construction.
That's the echoes effect going on over there. Just lots of little people wandering around.
Amplifier under attack. Amplifier destroyed.
Oh dear. Right, let's get this rebuilt then.
Construction. Beginning construction.
Because I need to get more defences down, so there is that, I suppose. Let's see, that'll be in range of at least those, so yeah, I can get something there.
Construction.
Are you almost done? No, you're not. Okay. But I want a tether spike.
Complete.
So that if an aircraft wanders past again, I can just grab it and pull it to the ground. And then happily murder it. Because that's what I do, basically. Okay. Can I get... I can get a dirge!
Complete.
Oh, happy day. Let's build one of those things.
Unit in production.
I can get a dirge. Sorry, I'm
Tether
a
spike
bit warm, so let's get to this.
Amplifier complete. Amplifier complete.
But yeah, the shroud is basically this energy-based life form kind of thing. So, well, I'm fairly sure they're energy-based. I forget a bit. They're energy-based, but they do. They have a lot of special effects more than anything else.
Unit under attack.
Tether spike didn't attack that. Stratos.
Amplifier under attack.
I think it hit something else. Oh look, they're attacking me again. Okay. Yeah, this is why I was setting down some things to get a plasma spike in the range.
Beginning construction.
Because plasma spikes are really lethal if I build it up. Really, really lethal if I build them up. So let's get some more defensive units out. I think having so many AIs was probably a mistake.
Plasma spike complete.
Oh, listen. Cheeky humans! They put an extractor down in my resource spot. What the heck? Why have they done that? That's very, very strange, that.
Beginning
Oh well.
construction.
But it means there's resource harvesters wandering around here, which just get killed, so, you know.
Unit ready.
Come on, how are you doing? Halfway. Right. Keep building that tether. I'm going to leave that extractor there, actually. I don't care about it. At all. But I should also probably note that I've not really done much, have I? Because I just like to build up. That's what I do in most games. Build up there. Yep, that died. What happens if the power goes out? How do you mean? You mean if my amplifiers get killed? If my amplifiers get killed, then anything that was being boosted by them loses that boost. So if this crucible lost an amplifier, it would no longer be able to make the dirge, so it would cancel the production on that. So that's what would happen there.
Advent complete. Beginning construction.
Actually, let's grab... How much is that? 1,000. Oh, it actually needs me to have the other one. The, this guy, a Zenith. Need to have that.
Amplifier under attack.
Hi, Goat Masticator, welcome to the stream.
Construction.
I don't know. I'd say either today or tomorrow. I'm not running a schedule this week. Also, you'll probably be glad to know I've reconfigured that turret after your comment on the most recent video on the Toba that went out yesterday. And my game pick is showing Space Engine. What? Hang on.
Unit ready.
So it is. Okay. No, this is Grey Goo. Grey Goo changed. Now, please remember at this time, YouTube. It never remembers it. But yeah, I've actually adjusted that turret in Toba after your comments about it.
Zenith complete.
So yeah, I'm just hoping to have a bit of an easy wake as far as the streaming schedule is concerned, especially while I'm waiting for the poll on the Discord to come back to me about what people think of that. Why the hell did I build that? Whoops. That was meant to be... Actually, what was that meant to be?
Unit under attack.
Oh wait, yeah, it was meant to be. It was meant to be an amplifier again.
Aversion field under attack.
Yeah, it gets dropped down, then energy flamethrower.
Beginning construction.
Shortest Viking, I have tweaked the turret, but I have not actually recorded the video. So yeah, don't worry. I've not named the craft. I just went and played in a little bit, modifying.
Beginning construction.
Just modifying it. Well, it did bug me a little, but you've got to remember, I was saying the entire time about these two-piece turrets. They are inefficient for the space and material used because they've got to have that base turret part, and they're complicated to put together and all that jazz. So, you know, there's no way to really...
Unit under attack.
Yeah, there's no way to really make them as efficient as a regular turret's design, because they just can't fit that way, unfortunately.
Unit under attack.
Oh wow, there's a lot of things happening.
Plasma spike under attack.
Oh wow, I think the humans want to kill me, just a little bit. Oh dear.
Amplifier destroyed. Plasma spike under attack.
That's a lot of stuff, actually. Oh dear. Is that dirge complete yet? Oh, the dirge is complete. Okay.
Plasma spike under attack.
Let's actually get some basic things now. Oh, there's many explosions. That's a lot of units dying. It's causing frame rate issues. But I managed to survive that thanks to my flamethrowers. Okay, that's fine. Oh, jeez.
Aversion field under attack.
The humans are attacking from that direction as well? Really?
Unit under attack.
Kind of strange,
Aversion field under attack.
Yeah, it's really cool. That's the thing as
Unit in production.
spin blocks on spin blocks. If
Aversion
that includes
field
turrets, then
under
yeah, we
attack.
could build that kind of thing without my workaround. So by design, that kind of thing will get much more common, sadly. But you know, right now it's just a very distinctive turret design. Tether spikes cause that grounded aircraft to release periodic AoEs. Howler.
Unit ready.
Okay, so how do I upgrade the?
Plasma spike
Collect
under
resources
attack.
from fields to evolve. Oh, I see. So it needs to gather resources from a resource field to evolve the dirge further. Huh. Okay. It depends on how it goes
Plasma
and things like
spike
that. Because some
under
designs will
attack.
always use sub-objects because of repair tentacles and things. So you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, what I did to it was I've dropped the
Crucible under
getting back to
attack.
that turret. What I've done is I've dropped the bore size a little bit.
Crucible under attack.
I've dropped the bore size, so it's now 300
Unit under
millimeter.
attack.
And then I have and that right.
Unit under attack.
Anyway, drop the bore size. I've expanded the gun
Aversion
sight, so it's actually got a
field under
built-in
attack.
magazine now. Oh, it's actually killing that extractor. So
Core
it's
under
now got a
attack.
magazine because of the drop bore size and the increased refire rate requiring more ammunition loading to keep up with it. So that had to be done. And then I modified the shell. To get the cooldown down, I had to mainly decrease the power of the shell. So the shell speed has been cut in half. But with the reduced bore size, the shell is also now a little bit longer. And it's also now a HE frag shell rather than a HE kinetic shell.
Beginning
Because
construction.
it's lost so much kinetic with its speed being reduced like that. It's just no longer very effective as a kinetic, so it's got frag
Unit
instead.
under attack.
Just a general purpose thing.
Beginning construction.
Let's put you there.
Beginning construction.
So basically the shell's been reworked. It now goes slower, it's got less range, but it hits harder. It's got bigger explosive power as well as the whole frag deal and stuff like that. But it's lost range, as I said. But because of all that, its
Amplifier
refire rate
complete.
has been almost cut in half. So it fires every 9 seconds round instead of every 15. Still, it's a really good looking turret
Amplifier
for what it does.
complete.
So you know, that's what I like about it. Just the looks,
Beginning
basically.
construction. Beginning construction.
Okay, I'm just putting in another couple of
Amplifier
flamethrowers
complete.
over here because the enemy just loves to come in this way. The humans have sent massive
Beginning
waves in
construction.
this way, so you know, more flamethrowers, more area
Plasma
effects,
spike complete.
just kill things.
Unit in production.
What was that? I hope it's not an avatar.
Beginning construction.
Okay, you're stage 2. Still gathering resources. Wait, what does stage 2 need to upgrade to a stage 3? I should probably
Amplifier
check this.
complete.
Stage 3, indirect weapon. Destroy units to
Plasma
evolve. Okay, to
spike
get the dirge up to
complete.
class 3, I need to actually send it into combat. And blow stuff up. And the problem with the hollow point is reduced shell flight speed, which is already pretty bad, especially for an advanced cannon. And also greatly reduced AP, which makes it even worse from a purely kinetic standpoint. In fact, it does less kinetic damage as well because of the speed reduction, because of how low the speed is. A few meters a second is enough to make the composite head better, flat out. So, you know, it has to be a composite head, end of the day. But yeah, it's a work in progress basically at this point. Well, actually, I'm happy with the cannon. It's not a work in progress anymore, but you know. Right, let's move in some artillery units, and let's get these guys down here too. Don't need them. You're group 1 because you are the Dirgy. Hello, beta mining thing. But yeah, basically I need to kill
Plasma
stuff.
spike under
this.
attack. Dirge under attack.
I just realised I sent this group in without any kind of anti-air, so
Amplifier under attack.
probably not the best idea, to be quite honest.
Dirge under attack. Unit under attack.
I should probably be attacking the humans, to be quite honest. They are the most annoying thing I've got. Well, not the most annoying thing I've got, the most annoying thing they've got. Oh, jeez.
Unit under attack.
But you're the escort force. Let's actually get some anti-air units out here. I've noticed that it's very laggy when I'm in the build menu, actually. Also, it seems to be lagging in general, too. Probably because there's too many units and things around.
Dirge under attack.
Yeah, I don't have any kind of anti-air in this group, do I? Yay me!
Unit under attack.
Very good. What the heck's that? Actually, I should ignore the beta. The humans are the bigger threat, so let's get back over here with my stuff. And then I can send this force after the puny humies. The humans.
Unit ready.
Yes, the puny humans will die.
Unit under
eventually.
attack.
But for now,
Dirge
group
under
2
attack.
should include these as well. Get some anti-air in there. And the Dirge is quite happily wandering around over here. I think this is the unique thing for the Dirge, actually, for the Shroud. The fact that it's actually a super, but it appears in stages. So it's actually cheaper than the other super units, but it's weaker as well, and it gets more powerful as you do things with it. So I had to harvest a whole bunch of material to get it up one level to level 2, and now it has to kill things to actually reach its full power. Okay, let's keep moving. I want to hit the humans, as I said, because they are actually proving to be they've been the thorn in my side, basically, this whole time. So let's actually go and attack those guys. Because it sounds like a good idea. The Siren can attack ground units, causing them to rise into the air. No. Just trying to figure out what tech I want. But gain stacking armor when near other clacks and units. Hi Epic, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I am feeling a bit better, thank you. And that's why I'm trying to get my channel back in order. Aversion field now heals units. Okay, right, let's use that.
Beginning tank tech upgrade.
I am feeling a bit better, yeah. Definitely not 100%, or, well, whatever my normal percent is, because I've still got my injuries going on. But I am better than I was, let's put it that way. Aha! Hello there.
Plasma spike under attack. Unit under attack.
Jolly good. That gave me a bit extra. Just push onwards.
Unit under attack.
Actually, let's get the upgrade for... No.
Plasma spike under
Echo
attack.
creates a small field when the projectile lands, reducing enemy movement speed.
Beginning
Okay,
artillery
sure.
tech
Let's do that one.
upgrade.
Taunt can now carry 2 more units, no. Chime, pulsing aura, no. Tether spikes, no. Mimic gains stealth, no. Mimic, no. Perception spikes grant stealth to nearby enemy units, but no longer affected by amplifiers. Interesting, but no. That's one of the things about this game which is kind of bad. I mean, I like how it forces you to pick between the different texts, but some of the branches are just not much use. Like this one, I could get my extractors to explode with violent force if I got that upgrade, but my extractors are perfectly safe, so it's not any use to me. You know? Extractors gain an aura. Grants increased armor and overtime healing to units around it. That's nice. Shroud HQ acts as an amplifier. That's also nice. Let's get the extractor healing thing. Yeah, let's get the extractor healing thingy. No, I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. What's that? A coda? Oh, that's what it means. Okay, a coda is a temporary unit, it seems. Very interesting. Let's actually get some
Unit in production.
units out. Oops.
Unit under attack. Tank tech upgrade complete.
I've ordered some tanks because this group is kind of fragile and mostly support units. So I do want to get some more stuff in there to just help.
Unit under attack.
Come on. Keep killing things, please. Whoa, why are you wandering off down there? You idiots do it. Yeah. My anti-air units, I think they are. The sirens. Are the sirens my anti-air units or are the fugues my anti-air units actually?
Unit under attack.
The sirens, yeah. The sirens just wandered off into the middle of the enemy base chasing an
Unit in
aircraft.
production.
So that's just like... Very smart move there, you guys. Very smart move indeed.
Unit ready.
Oh, that's that teleport that we
Unit
used to
in
attack me.
production.
Let's actually start clobbering that.
Artillery tech upgrade complete.
If I took time, well, I would complain. I complain about it, so, you know. I'm not too happy about it, but it's also the thing that's been happening, so... You know. Something like that. Okay, let's hit the combo cross. And just push through here. But basically, the humans have been very much stopgapped by this,
Aversion
because
field under attack. Unit ready.
I'm just creating a whole load of
Unit in production.
units to cause nasty things to happen to them, so...
Economic
let's
tech
target this.
upgrade complete.
Let's focus down the conduit cross, so we're disrupting the human base network.
Unit under attack.
Which is really what you want to do against a human. Their conduits are their Achilles heel. I mean, sure, it makes
ready.
big, impressive bases, but you can use it to disable so much of their stuff if you focus fire on them.
Unit under attack.
Oh jeez.
Dirge under attack.
There we go.
Dirge under attack.
Oh yeah, the humans are now counter-attacking very heavily. I've lost lots of my support units. Oh jeez. Give me some light units, give me type.
Dirge under attack.
And some type Ws.
Unit in production.
Give me heavy units, give me some of those and some of those. Yes please. And I've never actually done anything with the air units, have I? I've not even looked at them yet. So let's go ahead and get over there. Air unit factory, where are you? There's the Zenith factory. Right. Okay. Shroud air units. What do we got here? Air Scout has full stealth detection and can regenerate health over time. Oh jeez, that's a massive frame rate drop there. Well, of course it is, I'm in the build menu. Air Fighter drives towards targets and detonates, destroying itself and causing damage in an area. So we've got a Kamikaze Fighter. Torrent Air Bomber can load 5 units and uses them as ammo for the bomb.
Unit ready.
Bombs cause damage based on number of units loaded, pushes enemies back, and unloads units at target location. So basically it's a bomber slash troop transport that throws its cargo at the enemy. That's a very odd one, that. And last one is the Shriek. Air Siege fires an energy beam at targets. The beam then bounces to nearby. Okay. And getting out of the build menu because that's just causing a lot of lag. So, yeah. Hey there. Yeah, this is getting worse as time goes on. I think it's it's something that this game actually had in spades. Basically, it's
Unit ready.
just kind of unstable sometimes, unfortunately.
Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
There we go. Just get 3 of those out. Oh yeah. A big MechWarrior Online patch released today. Oh boy. Well, big MechWarrior Online patch.
Unit under attack. Unit ready.
Well, the thing is, Viking, whenever Epic mentions it, it is usually something pretty darn big. And, yeah, particle effects, that must be it. Video. Detail level, let's drop detail level back to 2. Actually, particle rendering is at 0. And so is dynamic gliding. Particles drop to 50%. Confirm. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if that helps it.
Amplifier complete.
You don't like this party, you like humans and beta more? Well, yeah, I prefer beta and humans as well, actually. I'm just playing this one because it's like useful. But yeah, that does seem to be running a bit smoother though. So good call on that, Trekker Joe. Thank you. That seems to have gone a long way towards fixing it. So how is that going? That is an overcharger. That's a Zenith. That is also... Oh, no, there's a bit of lag spike again. Not very bad, though. Not very bad. Build another Zenith.
Beginning construction.
I'm actually sending my my Dirge back. So my Dirge is wandering back to base, and that's because I'm actually going to see if I can throw my super unit into my supercharger to make a super unit, basically. We'll have to see how it goes. No, Dirge, go this way, please. Yep, no. Oh, I must be catching on that. Well, this is a big unit, I suppose, but yeah, we're going to see if I can make a super unit. Anyway, let's see.
Unit under attack.
Can I get through there, or is it just because of how tightly packed it all is? Four new mechs and a lot of weapon changes. Okay, so this one is causing a problem. Go back to that flamethrower. Don't really need it so much, but okay. Now, can you get around to there, please? You can get to there. You can't get to there, though, can you? No, you can't. Okay, let's sell this one. There we go. We can get this through to my overcharger. And we'll see if we can make the super unit. Come on, Dirge, get in there. Oh, I don't think I can send it. No, I can't send my super unit into the overcharger, sadly. Shame that, but you know, probably just as well. So I can't supercharge my Dirge. Bah hump. Wait, why has this advent only got 2? No, it's got 3. Oh, yeah, it's fully charged. Okay, never mind. Let's build a triad of sirens.
Unit in
and send them into the supercharger. And see what so it does them. Because the sirens are my anti-air stuff, so let's make some more powerful versions of those. Okay, let's see. Patch notes. Load it up, please. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was that one, wasn't it? New escalation mechs, some new gameplay changes. Civil escalation arrived. Yada yada yada. Yep, the Owens, the Night thingy. I forget what that one's called, and the Nova Cat. Oh wait, Osiris, Night Star, Arctic Wolf, and Nova Cat battle mechs. Righty ho. Oi, get back here, please. Stop running away. Jeez. Yes. This is the attack of the whales. Fear them. Very much so. Let's see. Give me.
Unit in production.
Okay. The game is encountering errors, unable to continue. Crash report will generate to help resolve. Oh, darn it. And by pressing R to build a lot of stuff, I just crashed the game. Apparently. Well, darn. The environmentalists will be happy because, yeah. Nuts. Okay. Has the stream stopped completely, or is it still... What? Yeah, the Whale Armada is too strong. There does seem to be serious lag when I'm in the build menu with these guys, though. But yeah, it looks like Grey Goo is completely packed up. Shame, really, but it never was exactly the most stable of games, was it? Oh. And apparently it just crashed out. Sure. Okay. Sure. I'm not sure what happened there, but you know. Apparently it was a thing, so let's go ahead and Let's take the grass lands. Yeah, I looked it up. Yeah, let's take the grasslands map. Load that up. Anyway, MechWarrior Online game. This is a casual stream, so it's like I'm just doing whatever, you know. Anyway, velocity. AC5. Now linked to UAC 5. Minimum heat scale increase. Okay, so that's fine. Velocity of AC10's increase. LBX2. Right. So basically for ballistics, across the board, ballistics are, in general, are getting... would you please give me the... Never mind, Scotch. There we go. Across the board, ballistics seem to be getting a whole bunch of... Okay, see, actually Gregor's not working properly now. Well, I didn't notice this thing before. But yeah, I can't seem to select a map. Yes, I think I need to just restart the entire darn game. Here we go. Confirm, yes. I know Delta, but it helps for the video on demand sets later on. If I stream the same game in a single stream, you know, it saves on a lot of trouble later, because basically then the video on demand version appears and it's it's just that game in it. Do you wish to stop streaming now? No. Besides which, Lollard wanted to see me playing beta, so you know, I'm going to play some beta. Where's Grey Goo? There's Grey Goo. Play for me, please. Thank you all. Right. Yeah, mostly ballistics have got speed increases and some heat changes. Artemis isn't as powerful. Better locking. ATM changes, don't care about them, but basically they've got higher spread, so they're not as pinpoint accurate. Yeah. Play, please. Here we go. Right, it's starting up again. It's ran into that Steam error where something's crashed out and it says, error, this application is still running. And it's like, no, it's not, but Steam just hasn't realized it yet. Okay, that should be back up on screen. Oh dear. But yeah, I'm going to play one more match in the stream, which will be with beta. So yeah. Medium lasers, cooldowns. Ooh, the lasers have had their firing rates reduced. Okay. Yeah, it's an annoying Steam error, especially since sometimes it keeps going for a while. This time I was lucky though, and it only did it for one. It only did it on the first try. Yeah, that's fine. Don't know why you're bringing that up. Quirks. Okay, massive amount of quirks. Light mechs seem to be getting baseline mobility. Oh, there's actually a bunch of mechs getting a mobility increase. Right. Special events, newer items. Basically, laser weapons don't fire as fast in a lot of cases, and ballistics in general have had their shot speed increased, and some of them provide more heat as well. Also things like the AC5 and UAC 5 being linked together on the same heat penalty and stuff like that. So, okay. Right, let's get this one. Wait a second, it's still... Free for all, standard. It's still not working. Oh wait, no, there it goes. Finally. Right, okay. So it's me against unknown. Did he... actually no, let's not do that. Let's... grab Canyon. Grab the beta. Free for all. That's fine. Okay, that's launch. Right. So yeah, laser boatings are a bit more powerful in some cases, but some of the lasers have not had their cooldowns changed. It's just the beam lasers for the most part, from what I saw. Ballistics have received, in general, a buff, though some of them are a bit more unmanageable as well. There are a couple that actually got their heat generation reduced a little bit too. So in general, ballistics got a buff, and standard beam lasers got a bit of a nerf. King Grab got a mobility increase. Yep, it did need it. It was a very sluggish and sometimes awkward mech, so you know. You're just procrastinating from the depths. Well, Viking, I'm glad I can provide you something to distract you while I quite happily talk your ears off and commit murder by proxy. Because that's apparently what I do. Yes. But yeah, overall, I'm not really seeing all that much. It's a lot of general and behind the hood changes, and some new general content things. There's also some new Halloween items in here too. Like we can get a skull with a candle in it as one of the new cockpit items. Customizing mech loader needs to provide a significant amount of give and take when it comes to deciding. Actually, Epic, it's the... Oops. Oh, right, ready. I'm so used to games just going straight into it when it's ready, you know?
Beginning construction.
Yeah, hats are a very big deal to gaming. Right. But yeah, actually the laser changes, it's only the medium lasers. All of the types have not been changed. Requires a factory of some kind, right?
Extractor complete. Constructing.
Get in, get out.
I'll think about it a lot. Okay, I've got some harvesters rolling. That's good. I'm waiting for that factory to come up now. There we go, got a factory.
Factory complete.
Which can now produce a few bits and bobs.
Unit in production.
For the Hand of Root. Oh, right, yeah, the Hand of Rock. Yeah. Lovely thing, that.
Beginning construction. Beginning construction. Unit ready. Beginning construction.
Okay, to get a medium hub, I require... What, exactly? I think I just need a... Yeah, I need a small hub.
Hub complete.
Right.
Okay, is there a forest over this way? Not really. No good forests conveniently over there, so let's just park you in that tree line, so I can at least get some warning.
Refinery complete. Beginning construction.
One of the good things about this game, though, is the fact that you can very quickly just select things once you actually know what you're doing. Well, quote unquote know what you're doing.
Extractor complete.
Attack factory is actually saying hub, right? What do I want to get? Right, tank attachments. Let's get a medium hub. Let's put it down. Here.
Unit under attack.
Okay, so there's
Beginning
something coming in,
construction.
right?
Silo complete. Unit in production.
Yep, so then my guy down there is dead. Of course, makes sense.
Extractor under attack. Beginning construction. Harvester under attack.
Well, I'm generally okay though, but
Stalker,
I need more
check.
stuff.
Extractor destroyed.
Check.
What am I against anyway?
Unit
Was that a
ready.
shroud unit?
Unit
I only
in
caught a very
production.
brief glance of it.
Medium hub.
Don't worry, I know.
Complete.
I know. Oh no, that I'm against beta. This is a beta versus beta match. Okay.
Tell me where to aim.
Cancel you.
I just need a target.
You
Stalker,
wander over there, please,
moving.
because I want to get this one down. I'm not blocking it so much as
Unit ready. Beginning construction.
yeah, I'm not
Give me
blocking
the
it so
word.
much as I am
Stalker,
actually
check. Clean
thinking about
here.
what I want to build where.
Group, move out.
Let's put it that way.
Extractor complete. Beginning construction.
New direction orders.
Unit under attack.
Yeah, the problem is he's got anti-ground units around, so I'm getting
Trying to hold it together.
knocked
Repair pad
around quite a bit.
Under attack.
I mean, this is a tank unit I've got.
Unit
I'm not
in
really geared up to
production.
deal with any of this.
Repair pad complete. Beginning construction. Wall destroyed.
Yeah, I didn't get myself sorted out. I wasn't
Unit
ready. Okay,
Unit in production.
restart, yes. I don't mind cheesing a little bit. I'm just doing what I want to in the stream, so, you know. But basically, This plays back to what I was saying about my general tactics in RTS games and things. I'm better if I can turtle up and prepare myself. I'm worse if I get rushed. And unfortunately, so many games are just all about the rushing, so, you know. The sooner you get in there and disrupt, I am very vulnerable to it. So, fun times.
Beginning construction.
Commander ready. Let's make it quick.
So, let's see if I can do something about it this time. Might be useful to do, you know?
Refinery complete.
Rather good. Got a refinery heading out. That means I'll spend my next set of resources on this.
Beginning construction.
So,
Beginning construction.
instead of focusing a factory out, I'm going to get
Extractor complete.
extra extraction out going out.
Guns ready. On my way.
Yeah, you have to face a
Forward.
rusher sometimes, yeah.
Yes.
But I'm actually
Moving
I'm
now.
actually most proficient in a turtle style play. Turtle transitioning to steamroller. That is my general play style, as you guys have well seen actually. But I'm very good at econ development and things like that, and then I begin to focus that into sheer brute force, effectively. And then I apply that where it's needed. Yeah, exactly. Planetary Annihilation is a good example, because I'd build up enough and then I'd slam out a super laser and knock you out, or just have things ready to go. There we go, that is now ready.
Complete.
So second res is now operational. And not sure what... Well, Turtle is build up and super weapon. Steamroller is mass attack
Extractor complete.
and extreme force.
Constructing.
So Turtle is the version where you just go after the super weapons and things, if they're available. Steamroller is a massive, irresistible force. Not sure if there's a particular name for how I prefer to go about it, which is I prefer to have few units, but I prefer to pick where I go to hobble my opponents, rather than just like, here, have this massive wave of units, I'm going to murder you kind of approach. That's not quite what I do. So, you know.
Factory complete. Unit in production.
Let's actually get a basic hub out after this. Let's put it here.
Beginning construction.
Whatever it takes. Going now.
Unit ready. Unit in production.
Received. Of course.
Because I want to take control of this area too.
Small hub complete. Unit ready. Unit in production. Beginning construction.
Just starting to get the units out. Okay.
Extractor under
Sorry, a
attack.
wall out. Oh,
Beginning
and of course they're
construction.
coming in that way.
Unit ready. Unit in production.
What have I got this time? Yeah, once again, still base.
Tell me where to go. Everyone, move. Ready.
Extractor destroyed. Harvester under attack. Refinery complete. Wall complete. Unit ready. Beginning construction. Extractor complete.
Go ahead.
So that extractor's going down there.
Speak. Let's move.
Come here, please.
Mora, together.
Come here.
Let's get going. I'm bleeding. Damage is
One of these guys are actually very dangerous against the tank.
Wall
So, well, the tanks
complete.
are very dangerous against these guys, let's put it that way.
Wall under attack. Unit under attack. Repair.
Okay, let's get this refinery busy. Wait, no. Let's get this refinery busy down here because I've got the space available for it. Actually, I don't even have vision down there, do I? Ah.
Wall under attack.
Nah, no worries, Epic. Wait, the changelog only lists the mediums, and also I'm about
Wall
to die again.
destroyed. Unit under attack. Unit in production. Factory under attack. Beginning construction. Wall destroyed. Constructing.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Goodness sake.
Unit ready. Unit in production. Repair.
I'm in trouble.
I am just generally
Factory
showing how much I suck
destroyed.
right now. Wait, mediums have a long cooldown than
Refinery
Gauss
under
rifles?
attack.
Really?
Player eliminated.
Actually, Epic, it refers... Epic, it refers back to what you're saying about the overall balance changes. It says here, the original patch notes outlined far more far-reaching across the entire line of laser weaponry. However, based on player feedback, they are just limiting it this time to the mediums. So only the mediums have been changed in this. It's not actually got the entire lot. So, yeah. How did I used to play beta? I forget. Yeah, it specifically says that, and that's why it's only got the medium changes listed. There's also a dev post saying why it's not doing that, but yeah, it's only the medium ones that have actually had the change put in. Let's go reg farming, get 2, and then get units out. Yeah, we'll see what I can do with that. How should I play this? Well, let's start off with a res, of course.
Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
Let's see.
Refinery complete.
Tank and anti-air attachments. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Beginning construction. Extractor complete. Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
Before the heavy lasers were at 6. Now the heavy mediums are at 5.5. So, yeah, they were listening to player feedback and they've adjusted what they were doing to it.
Constructing.
I don't want that just yet. Go away.
Commander ready. Right away.
That's blocked.
Get in.
That's
Get
a wall,
out.
That's a wall. Right. What's the access to this? Down a slope. That's not ideal. That's defensible.
Refinery complete.
Right. Okay, we've got 2 refineries going out. What have we got? Let's get a
Beginning construction.
ref and
Extractor complete.
a factory
Constructing.
going out.
Guns ready.
Right, so that's those. Just waiting on the resources to come back in though, so that's the thing. Now the main problem with what was going on before was that they were hitting me with the beta version of tanks. Technically fairly light ones, but they still had powerful powerful cannons on them, so that was what was causing a big problem.
Constructing. Refinery complete.
There we go, so that's the treble refinery rolling. Factory is now going up.
Here to assist.
Then I can start on actual defensive work.
Extractor complete.
Of course, the problem is that one of these, 2 of the extractors are running off a single resource node, so that's going to cause a few issues. But in the short term, it's a boost. So
Factory complete.
this is a beta, yes, I guess.
Beginning construction.
Let's make it quick.
Unit in production.
Get 3, that's going to be enough for the moment. Also, let's get this down over here.
Beginning construction.
Whatever it takes.
Okay, then let's get another wall going out here.
Unit ready. Unit in production. Wall
Oh, it's not
complete.
very happy about that, is it? Let's put it to here then. Not a Z. I'm losing track of references right now, to be quite honest.
Small hub complete. Unit ready. Unit in production. Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
There we go, that's that wall going down. And you will be a gate.
Unit ready.
On my way.
Some
Forward.
guards in there. No, Epic, I have no idea what the heck you're on about, to be quite honest.
Wall complete. Beginning construction. Wall complete. Beginning construction.
That's my gate.
Tell me
The
where to
other
go.
gunner over to there.
Yes.
So there we go, we've got 2 walls up, and each of them's got 2 gunners on, and actually 4 slots for units. So that should help in general.
Unit in production.
Gonna produce me some stalkers so I can get some other things out there. But right now,
Medium hub complete. Beginning construction.
tank tech going in, air attack
Beginning
going in.
construction.
Jolly good, that's all starting up. Let's get another medium hub. Let's put it to no medium hub, please.
Unit ready. Unit in production.
Which will go.
Silo complete.
Oh, I don't know. I need to get scouted.
I'm here.
Right, out you go.
Forward.
Wander
Tank
off, please.
attachment
Bugger off. Go.
complete.
Right. Got a silo. Hangar now repairs all docked aircraft over time. Harvesters gain extra armor.
Air
Small hubs
attachment
gain armor and
complete.
slowly repair themselves and structures
Unit
attached
ready.
to them.
Unit in production.
Let's get the hangar so we can fix
Beginning
aircraft.
economic tech upgrade.
Yes.
Played StarCraft or StarCraft 2? I have played the entire StarCraft series, yes. So I know what that is.
Beginning construction. Unit ready. Unit in production. Beginning construction.
I am well aware of what those games are. Just a bit.
Beginning construction.
Okay, right. Now that's a
Unit
factory
ready.
going up, so that can build a lot
Repair
of
pad
stuff.
complete.
Let's check my unit list. Requires artillery and air. Right. Okay, so to do that I need a medium hub as well, which will go here.
Beginning construction.
Then air
Beginning
and
construction.
artillery.
Beginning construction.
Then a couple of hangars.
Beginning construction. Medium hub
Go
complete.
like that. Okay, that's going to
Beginning
help.
construction. Large factory complete. Beginning construction. Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
Yes. On it.
And
onto
park
that
that
position.
stalker over there. We're still not seeing any sign of the enemy though.
Extractor.
Oh,
under
we've got
attack.
Grey Goose. We've got Goo.
Medium hub complete. Refinery.
Hello, Goo.
complete.
How are you?
Extractor complete. Refinery complete. Unit in production.
Oh, jeez.
Extractor
Oh well, we've got some stalkers around, so
destroyed.
that should help.
Stalker. Ready.
Extractor complete.
Dog it down.
Large hub would cost
Wall
a bit more,
under
but
attack.
yeah.
Let's run them down.
Yes, unfortunately the stalkers can't actually get into
All
the
units. This way.
walls, so
Repair.
I'm hit.
Repairing.
For the keep. Group,
Let's
move
get
out.
things out. Yep.
Wall
Okay.
under attack.
Everything else is all right. Yep. Okay. Good. Anyway, now
New
I know
direction
what's
orders.
coming in, so that's going to be a thing. Let's see. I need a large hub with all attachments on it.
Gate under attack. Hangar complete. Air attachment complete. Artillery attachment complete.
Let's get this down here.
Beginning construction.
Let's run them down.
Gate under attack. Repairing. Unit ready.
All units, this way. Group, attack.
Extractor complete.
That should do it.
Okay, got some extra defensive units out here.
For the keep.
Economic tech upgrade complete.
Predator
Epic, I've played both of them.
Loaded and ready.
That's the thing. I'm just rubbish in general.
Let's punch some holes.
Also very rusty. I think that's my
Ready
other
for
main
that go.
problem, actually, that I'm just
Predator
flat out
en
rusty.
route. Let's hunt.
There we go. I've got
Moving.
those. Right, let's actually get started on... Oh, I'm actually full on resource storage. Let's get
Beginning construction.
a couple of storages, and
Beginning
let's get a
construction.
large thing. Which will have to go... there.
Beginning construction.
Okay. And to build the Hand of Rook, I require 2 large factories and all techs.
Silo complete.
Oh, hello.
Let's write history. Stalker awaiting instruct.
Repair. Unit under attack. Repair.
Ready.
Yep, that wasn't much of a problem.
Predators online.
Okay. Right.
Confirming assist.
There was another piece of tech I wanted. Which one was it? Actually, I should just do it this way, shouldn't I? Tech upgrades. Right. I want... Guardian's ground attack becomes a long-range artillery shot. Yes. Cloudburst can now target ground enemies, so I can make Cloudburst
Large hub
multi-target, or I can get artillery.
Beginning
Right, so I'll get the
tech
artillery upgrade.
Target down.
Wall under
Yeah, it's a
attack.
good thing I've got the good thing I've got those
Repair.
walking tanks in my turrets, so that's quite useful. Because the enemy keeps sending heavier units at me.
Naliska will open.
Playing Cuphead. I've seen some imaging of it, but I've not actually.
Gate under attack.
Well, the thing is, I can't really afford to get
Beginning
much,
construction.
so you know,
Beginning
I'm still in
construction.
a few straights there.
Beginning construction.
So new games are very much on the back
Beginning
burner.
construction.
Go, just get all that sorted.
Giraffe, just
Oh, they actually killed part of my turret.
Wall
Of my wall.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Repair.
How could you do this to me?
Destroyed.
Stalker, ready to run them down. Ready for more. Predators go. Formation.
Okay, that was very rude of you guys.
Will assist.
Beginning construction.
Very, very rude of you guys. Right.
Beginning construction.
But yeah, honestly, Cuphead is not really something I would be
Beginning construction.
all that interested in anyway.
Tank attachment complete. Beginning construction.
So
Artillery
it's
attachment
not
complete.
normally the kind of game I
Stealth
play, to be honest, a
attachment
platform like that.
complete. Beginning
So
construction.
while it's very distinctive in its
Beginning
art style and
construction.
things like that, it
Large
is not
factory complete.
something I'm
Wall
likely to do.
complete. Beginning construction.
There we go.
Beginning construction.
Let's get all that. Yep. Just need to repair that
Repair.
hangar a little bit.
Wall complete.
These walls are a bit battered too.
Wall complete. Repairing.
That needs to be a gate. There we go.
Wall
Right. Okay.
complete.
So I've got this stuff arranged now, which should be able to give me a
Wall
very
complete.
nice set of defences. Where is my...
Wall complete.
Yeah, I want
Wall
the Guardians.
complete. Unit in production. Unit in
The
production.
Goo don't have any air units, do they? I don't remember them having any air units.
Harvester under attack.
Easy prey.
Repair.
Yeah, I don't remember them having any air units.
Did that with one hand.
My point was I need 5,000 odd resources to build a hand in the first
Extractor
place, so that's
under
causing a
attack.
few issues.
Unit ready. Beginning construction.
Basically, I can't do it until I get
Artillery tech upgrade complete.
much better storage.
Beginning construction.
Oh, okay. These guys are ready.
Destroyed.
Oh, what? Oh,
Easy
incoming.
enough.
Harvester under attack.
Let's see how they like having some
Guardian
artillery
check.
in my defences.
Ready to defend.
They should enjoy that.
Gate under attack.
Dogged down.
I'm about to lose the gates,
Repair. Medium hub.
but I got
complete.
artillery in my wall, so
Repair.
yeah, they enjoyed that. Very much so.
Medium hub complete.
Just start it.
Done.
Oh yeah, it's over time. I
coming
thought I
out
clicked
there.
it, but I didn't. So yeah. Whoops. Oh well.
Unit in production.
I actually thought I'd clicked that to get it started up,
Repairing.
but I hadn't.
Repairing.
Okay, need another tank in to get into there. 2 guns, 2 tanks, 2 artillery. Let's actually get some more artillery out here.
Unit in production.
Oops, no, I didn't want to do that.
Unit in production.
Because these places do have space for 3 sets of artillery. So that's going to be quite helpful. Right, then let's get the medium... Actually, let's check my tech again. Commandos get the ability to shoot at air units. I don't think I've got any air units to worry about. Nimbus now stops catalyst bombs, and Stratus recon beacons now explode. None of those are useful what I've got planning. Commandos explode when they're killed, no thank you. Avalanche gains the ability to move and fire. Predator's volley of 4 shots reduced to single fire shots, allowing them to re-target shots as
Under
needed.
attack.
Sure, let's grab that. Oh,
Unit
that
ready.
was a big one.
Beginning tank
I saw you over there.
upgrade.
Yes, I did. I saw you over there.
Unit in production.
Well, the thing is, I'm against Goo, so they don't really have air units, do they? Oh wait, doesn't the Goo artillery bombardment count as an air unit? I don't remember. But yeah, I've got aircraft being produced right now. Also, I want to get some more silos, so there is that.
Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
There we go. That should be adequate storage. That initial pile there is now depleted, more or less. Wait, did I lose one? Oh, I did. Okay, let's get... oh, I can't, of course. But yeah, both of those hangars are now working on some very delightful aircraft. Full set of Nimbai.
Silo.
I think it's probably the
complete.
correct plural for that. Let's get
Beginning
catalyst
air
bombs
test
for the
upgrade.
Nimbai as well, so they become incendiary bombers. Sure, let's
Unit
do that.
ready. Unit in production.
And we've
Garrison
got a couple of
ready.
extra artillery to go into my
Ready to
side
burst.
walls because EA. Honestly, Beta are much more the kind of faction I would like to play because they're more defensive than the other ones, and they can also repurpose a lot of their units as defensive weaponry for their turrets and things.
Waiting.
So that's the good thing about it.
Move. Headed that way.
And it's Honestly, beta were the first ones I tried for this game, and I think they are my favourites overall. Though I like humans as well, because humans, while they can't use their infantry in vehicles to supplement their defences as well as this, they can still build a base with a lot of defensive power behind it. So, you know. Okay, that one's down. That's fine.
Loaded and ready.
I want to go out here and repurpose one of those fields. I suspect that's going to be a grey goo over here, to be quite honest, but you know.
Unit in production.
Oh, there isn't. Okay. You. What are you coming from? You're coming from that one. Okay. Oh, they've actually got some units guarding this thing for some reason.
Not today.
Don't know why, but you know.
Beginning construction.
Don't know why you guys were guarding that.
Tank tech upgrade complete.
Yeah, as I said, humans are really good at it as well, but one of the things about the beta is how you can repurpose all of their stuff. Like a lot of their units you can just put into the towers to act as defensive turrets. So beta, it gives you a reason to have the army from a purely defensive standpoint, while humans depends on how you're trying to do it, really.
Formation, we move. Form up, move.
Yeah, humans, it depends a lot on how you're trying to do it.
Resource field depleted. Beginning construction. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Where is that? Oh, hello.
Hand of Rook.
The Hand of Rook is ready. Okay.
Hand redeploying.
Hello, Hand of Rook. Mobile factory with a nuclear cannon on it. Ooh, there's something over there.
Moving. Protect.
Hello.
We will not be silenced.
Goodbye. That's the other thing I like about the beta. That Hand of Rook is just so nuts, you know? Very, very nuts.
Unit in production.
Plus, the fact it's a mobile factory, I like that about it too.
Predator has location. Ready to deploy.
Okay, let's get it out there.
Location check.
Can't afford to build a new one because I'm just in the middle of doing stuff, so... Yeah, another Hand of Rook will have to wait for a little bit. Yeah, the human turrets are strong. Often, though, the weak point in the human defences is the connections to their base. So there is that too.
We hear your word, Commander.
Come on, keep on building.
Unit ready.
Let's
Jolly
punch
good.
some holes.
Now you two, get in here because I want you on this actual thing. And yeah, one of the good things about Hand of Rook is you can build your own units.
Let's hunt. Awaiting instruct. In position.
Hello, enemy army.
For the past. Be gone.
Goodbye, enemy army. Oh, that nuke. Let's get...
Unit in production.
Humans can teleport the buildings for flexibility. That is actually very true. That.
Repair.
You can also use some tech to get around the fact that they need to keep their units. The fact you need to keep their buildings connected. But then you're tying up your tech slots for your defense, aren't you? So you know.
Yes, Commander. By your word.
It's also the fact the Hand of Rook, that despite the fact it's a flying fortress, is technically a ground unit. So
Moving.
it's just low flying.
Moving to that location.
Unit ready. Unit in production.
Instruct,
There we go,
Commander.
couple of things.
Location check. Deploying.
Just these
Location
big,
confirmed.
big barrels now poking out the side of the Hand of Rook. And let's wander over here and start trying to find things. Oh, I didn't build enough stuff. Oops. Air units.
Unit in production.
Get another couple of those guys out.
Ready. We hear your word, Commander.
Now I need to
Word
find
becomes
where the
action.
enemies got their
Unit ready.
stuff. So, you know. Oh, you actually got
Yes,
it. Okay,
Commander.
come on.
We await you instruct.
Thing is, I want the other things at the front.
I'm ready. Let's write history.
There you go. That sends you into there.
Ready.
You into there.
Canisters full. Relocating.
Dismount you.
Set.
Dismount you.
Tell me where to go. Yes.
And there we go. Okay, now we've got the other things at the front.
We stand
Yeah, the cross
ready
is going to
for
be a
instruct.
hotbed for it, isn't it?
By
But
your
yeah, I've got the
word.
anti-tank turrets at the front, and then all the artillery turrets are stacked around the sides. So this thing has a lot of ranged
By the
firepower,
hand
but it's
of
kind of
Rook.
lacking. Oh, hello.
Endurance.
Unit ready.
Yeah, it runs
Hand
away as
of
soon as the
Rook,
artillery shells
check.
start to hit.
And
Right.
redeploying.
Yep, it's not liking that, is it?
Moving. Moving to that location.
Okay, where is
Numbers in
that
flight.
group 2? Right.
Follow and attack.
Ready to deploy. Location check. Deploying.
We're ready.
Awaiting instruct. Location confirmed. Moving.
Awaiting orders.
Yep, lots and lots of firebombs.
Position. En route to location. We will prevail.
And after all that, I've actually managed to kill a mother goo. I feel so proud of
Harvester
myself.
under attack.
Oh, there's something
Ready.
coming this way.
Yes,
Oh dear.
Commander.
What was that? What was that?
We hear your word, Commander.
Hand of Rook under attack.
Oh, it's a mother goo.
Extractor under attack.
Anything more for me?
Unit in production.
Instruct, Commander. Word becomes action.
Extractor destroyed.
Dog is
They don't seem
down.
to like being set on fire, to be
Hand
honest.
of Rook under attack.
Oh yeah, the hand of Rook's actually
By
in
your
trouble.
word. By the hand of Rook.
It's getting surrounded quite badly. Oh dear.
And redeploying. Moving.
Oh jeez.
Unit
The hand of
ready.
Rook is dying.
Unit
Very,
in
very much so.
production. Resource field depleted.
You have a target.
And ready.
Oh dear. I'm about to lose the hand of Rook.
No, hanging on.
Oh dear. Well, that was
Reload deploy.
yeah, that was a thing apparently.
Unit under attack.
Numbers. Yes, control.
Oh dear.
Unit ready. Gate under attack.
Oh, they've got an upgrade which lets them bounce between things.
Yes, control.
Yeah, you guys should get back to add repair.
Striders in position.
Right, okay. That was a bit of an issue. So, let's get some stuff underway again.
Gate under attack.
Yeah, I noticed it had a minimum range.
Beginning construction. Wall under attack.
Let's get
Ready
the
for
part
war.
set up for another one.
Beginning construction.
Just like all this.
Beginning construction.
What's next?
Beginning construction.
While my artillery does its best against the incoming stuff.
Repair. 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 Gate under attack.
Oh no, they knocked my gate down.
Destroyed.
Well, actually, it's because those shells are bouncing around upon my stuff. That's why it's doing damage.
Wall under attack.
Oh dear.
Wall destroyed.
Dog is down.
Beginning Beginning construction. Wall destroyed.
Didn't even let me build it. Shameful.
Large hub complete.
Still, relatively minor damage, I
Eyes
suppose.
in the sky.
What the heck happened to
Room
these
maneuver.
guys?
Check.
When did they get hit?
What do you need to see?
Huh.
Let's
Very
hustle.
strange. Oh, hello.
Repair. Repairing.
Yeah, now I've
Wall
angered them.
complete.
How are the poles working out? Actually, it's quite useful.
Nothing gets
I'm liking how it's going.
Wall under
So,
attack.
one of the things that's always been a bit of an issue is getting some feedback, you know? But
Unit in production.
now I'm actually
Tank
getting a bit of
attachment
feedback, so,
complete.
you know.
Air attachment complete.
A bit of feedback means I can try to
Unit
direct
in
my
production.
channel a bit better and
Wall under attack.
not be wondering, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? Am I doing a random thing? Well, everyone hates me, yada yada yada. So you know, that kind of thing.
Large factory complete.
It'll help focus me a bit, I think.
Repairing.
So
Repairing.
yeah, for
Repairing.
that I'm glad that I'm going to find it
Wall
useful.
under attack.
Let's see.
Unit ready.
I need some more anti-tank fire.
Unit in production. Wall destroyed.
Oh, jeez. They keep killing that
Unit
gate.
ready.
They don't like it at all. Oh, are you ready? Okay,
Ready
you're ready.
for more.
Build. Thank you. Am I going to do away with the schedule
Unit
videos?
in production. Unit
Depends on
under
how the
attack.
voting goes.
Hand of Rook under attack.
So it's going to depend, really. But I'm not thinking of doing away with the voting, because the voting is
under
a
attack.
useful thing,
Everyone,
and it gets
go.
people more involved as well.
Come on.
As well as making sure that I don't have to choose
Unit
a
ready.
few bits and bobs, and so I can keep
Field
on
depleted.
making things, you know. So the voting will probably continue.
Hand of Rook under attack.
Well, probably, yeah. The voting will continue. I just have to figure out how to do it.
Beginning construction.
Whoa! When did those guys get in here? Oh, they must have. Oh,
This post is mine. Copy that position.
they must have wandered over and then morphed from a proto form.
Hand of Rook under attack.
Yeah, I know.
Beginning construction.
Easy break.
Yeah, I think they were morphed into my
Wall
base as a proto
complete.
form.
Beginning construction.
Waiting.
Very cheeky,
It's a go.
flipping AI. Very cheeky indeed.
Wall under attack. Wall destroyed.
They keep blowing my gate
Unit
up.
under
Darn it.
attack.
Target down.
Wall complete. Harvester
Yep,
under
they're
attack.
sending proto forms and things through.
Hand of Rook under attack.
That's how those things got in there. Oh, look at them. Look at them. They're trying to
Factory
eat my
under
base.
attack.
They're trying to eat my base. Also, I don't need anti-aircraft.
Headquarters under attack. Wall
They're
under
trying to eat my
attack.
base. How cute.
Keep coming.
But yeah, they're just sending stuff over the mountain now.
Moving on.
Voting the same as the polls.
Harvester under attack.
I
Unit
could
under
do
attack.
some of that. Though there is actually a problem.
Wall under attack.
There is actually a problem with that,
Beginning
and
construction.
I think that is.
Beginning construction. Wall destroyed. Wall destroyed.
Oh jeez, yeah,
Beginning
they're starting to push
construction.
through now. And the problem is that I'd need to set up the games ahead of
Wall
time on the poll,
destroyed.
as far as I understand it. I'm going to have to look into that
under
bit.
attack.
Awaiting
Unless there's an
orders.
option which lets you guys create
Hand of
your
Rook
votes
under attack.
as you go,
Easy
which might be
break.
a requirement.
Wall complete.
Yeah. They've got a breach, they're actually pushing through it now.
Wall complete. Wall destroyed.
We're ready to fly, Control.
Wall complete. Wall destroyed.
All units attack. Check.
Wall under
Oh
attack.
dear.
Numbers, group move, check.
Hand of Rook under attack.
Yeah, the Rook is the
Wall
artillery. I just need to
destroyed.
protect the artillery, basically.
Predator taking damage.
Oh good. All that fire was killing all the little guys. Oh, there is an artillery
Wall
shooting at me.
under attack.
Right, let's get...
Unit under attack. Unit in production. Unit in production.
Let's get
Unit
some
in
more units
production.
out here. But yeah, that's definitely enemy artillery attacking me now.
Group,
Steady.
form up.
Wall under attack.
Group attack confirmed.
Yeah, stop doing that, please.
Wall destroyed.
Bring
Flipping
everything
enemy
you
artillery.
have.
Oh dear.
Yes.
I'm bedded up.
Wall destroyed.
I'm on hand of... Oh,
Unit
jeez.
ready. Unit ready.
Moving to that location.
Wall destroyed. Wall under attack. Wall
Okay, that helps.
destroyed.
Location check.
Oh dear.
Unit ready.
Formation, check. Engines prime.
Honor. The Mora will go on.
Wall under attack.
Yeah, the
Wall
goo is definitely trying to swarm me. Oh, jeez. Incoming.
Critical damage.
Target down.
Let's
Headquarters under attack.
get those
Wall
up.
destroyed.
I'm working on it, darn it.
Unit in production.
I'm waiting for the nuke to reload. I can't nuke if it hasn't
Refinery
reloaded.
under attack. Unit under attack. Silo destroyed.
We await you instruct. Will. This is our time.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you guys keep doing this to me,
Location
darn it.
confirmed.
I'm going to kill you guys. Gonna kill you guys.
Resource field depleted. Silo destroyed.
Go, am I out of
Unit
resources
ready.
though? Nope.
Unit in production.
Very good, let's get those two into the hand as well.
Yes.
Well, I'm more concerned with plugging this breach first, and then I'll focus on... Oh, well, there's a glitch there. A couple of tank shots just
We stand
hanging
ready
out.
to instruct.
Let's order some more
Wall under attack.
predators.
Unit in production.
Oh, they're now trying to knock through there. Oh, that side's almost collapsed as well.
Repair. Repair.
Where are we going? Group 4 confirmed.
Hand of Rook check.
Unit in production. Unit ready.
There we go. Hand of Rook is
Unit
now
under
fully armed
attack.
with
We
predators.
hear your word,
Now,
Commander.
let's get down another set there,
Beginning construction.
which I'll arm up with, of course, another pair of
Beginning
factories
construction.
and all the
Beginning
required
construction.
attachments,
Beginning construction.
while the Hand
Unit
of Rook
ready.
just holds them off.
Unit under attack.
Word becomes action.
Oh, Jesus. Yep,
For
hello.
the future. By your
Yeah,
word.
that's not appreciated, thank you. Boom.
By the hand of Rook. Ready for more. Predator reporting. Loaded and ready. Ready to deploy.
Resource field depleted.
Forward. Attack confirmed. Easy prey.
Large hub under attack. Hand of Rook under attack.
Come on. Oh,
Hands redeploying.
get a scout unit in the hands.
Moving.
Large hub complete.
Well, the problem is now they're rushing me with lots and lots of the little guys again, which is causing just a couple of issues, because I don't have anything to deal with that except...
Deploying.
Is Rook 2 still around? Yes, Rook 2 still around. Okay. Just hit those guys, please.
Hand of Rook under attack.
Check control. Numbers in flight.
There we go, that did the trick.
Numbers, group move, check. Done.
Location confirmed. Moving.
Wait, did I lose something? Tank, stealth, yes I did. Right, tank, health. tank, stealth, air, artillery
Tank attachment complete.
is required. So
Air
get that
attachment
built too.
complete.
Low on
Beginning
resources.
construction.
Say get a
Unit
scout unit
under
into this,
attack.
so build a seeker.
Unit in
Increases
production.
vision range when stationary.
Firafar,
Does, how will that work then?
Awaiting instruct. They will feel our grip.
Large factory complete.
Oh, at least I've got this hand of rook just holding them off for the most part.
ready for more.
Unit ready.
In position.
Okay, let's get
Ready
this
for
one
the
out.
go.
Dismount you.
Artillery attachment complete.
Let's see what's out there.
Hello.
Commander.
Easy prey.
En route to location.
Okay, so the increased vision is actually okay even while it's in motion. Alright.
We will not be silenced.
Beginning construction.
Instruct
Handy enough,
Commander.
actually.
Protect.
Target down.
Beacon Outlander.
Extractor complete.
Done.
We hear your word, Commander.
It's getting
Word
munched on
becomes
though,
action.
just a bit. Oh dear.
Hand of Rook under attack.
Can't afford the population cap to get more.
Let's hunt. Let's form up and move.
Extractor under attack.
Let's write history. Firafar,
This is the problem with the goo, of course. It's actually very, very hard to knock out completely.
We're ready. And ready.
Because it gets all over the place, it doesn't have a base as such.
Hand of Rook under attack.
So it's not
Awaiting
kind of
orders.
race to try and deal with.
Harvester under attack.
Numbers moving. Moving. We await you instruct.
Resource field depleted.
Easy prey.
Oh, there's only one Nimbus left in the air as well.
Hand of Rook under attack.
I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
By your word. By the hand of Rook.
Target down.
And redeploying. Moving.
Yeah, I can't afford to get another
Moving to
one
that
in unless...
Hand of Rook under attack.
Sit. Waiting. Check that
Oh,
new
wait,
position.
I was trying to hit delete to, you know, kill a
We
unit.
stand
But
ready
nope.
for instruct.
Awaiting orders. Predators on the hunt.
Right, send you guys down that way. Is there any other units idling? Not really. Everything else is in use. So... what I'm going to do is I'm sending these guys out so I can actually go ahead and get them killed.
Predator
Oh, hello.
reporting.
Ready to deploy.
Firafar, Jasta. I am damaged.
I'm sending these guys out to get them killed, and then I can actually deploy an additional Hand of Rook. Because that will be available.
Location check. Deploying. For the past.
Do I have any air scouts tonight?
Ready for more.
No, I don't.
Unit in production.
That requires 2
Unit
population.
under attack.
Alright.
Loaded and ready. Predators go.
Lots of stuff coming in here.
Awaiting
Yep.
instruct. Endurance.
Let's send this Nimbus out. Don't really need it
flight
anymore.
path received.
Go fly for me,
In
Nimbus.
position. Yes, Commander.
Okay, that should be low enough.
Will
Right.
prevail.
You, build for me an additional Hand of Rook. Thank you.
Instruct, Commander.
Unit
I
ready.
forgot, this is also one of the problems with this game. It drags on a bit sometimes.
Unit in production.
Easy prey.
En route to location. We hear your word, Commander.
Yeah, this game definitely drags on a bit. Because I'm not really having fun with it anymore.
By
It's just
your
very
word.
slow. That's the other thing about it as well. It's a very slow-paced version of an RTS too.
Target down.
By the hand of Rook. And redeploying.
In fact, I think that's one of the things that actually turned people away from this game. It's a slow-paced
Okay.
one compared to many other RTSs.
Repairing. Repairing.
Because right now I'm just
Okay.
waiting for my units to go places and waiting for things to build up, and it's like, even your
Okay.
fast units take ages to get across the map as well.
Repairing.
You know?
Repairing. 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 Repairing.
And ready. Moving to that location. Location check. Deploying.
Don't know how that didn't damage my repair pass.
Repairing.
Oh well.
Repairing.
But yeah, I can't do anything about this. No, this is a general thing as well, but if you're right, if this wasn't the goo, I could actually just go off and attack the enemy base and things like that. Whereas the goo just likes to wander around all over the place.
We await you instruct.
And I'm very slowly getting repaired.
Extractor. Under attack.
Yeah, forgive me, I'm just not enjoying this very much. I'd forgotten that this is about the pacing of this game. And it is an issue.
Beginning construction.
Okay, give me a couple of large
Beginning
facts.
construction.
And what's my other unit options? Tank and artillery attachments. Tank and artillery.
Extractor.
Let's get an
Under
artillery.
attack.
Let's go
Beginning
tank.
construction.
Okay, that's all being prepared to build up.
Yes.
My rook is still being fixed. Just takes a long time to. Oh, jeez. I have a couple of incoming things, apparently.
En route. Check.
Just a
Confirm
few.
move instruct. Confirming that instruct.
Resource field depleted. Medium
Not
hub
enough time to get you
complete.
fixed up. I need to get you out of there. I need you out there to intercept that.
Gate under attack. Resource field depleted. Repair.
We stand ready for instruct.
Done.
Harvester under attack. Gate destroyed.
Oh, nice of them to
Wall
cluster like that
under
then.
attack.
Boom. There we go.
Extractor destroyed.
Hand of rook. Check.
Well, the problem is that this one-handed book by itself is not actually
Artillery
proof against
attachment
all
complete.
this. So
Tank attachment complete.
I need the second one up.
Wall
And then I'm
destroyed.
getting these extra factories out so I can actually start producing more units more rapidly to just get things all around the place when I need to. That's falling, I don't really care. So, right.
destroyed. Large factory complete.
Location confirmed. Moving. En route to location. We hear your word, Commander.
Wall under
Yeah,
attack.
yeah, that's just too much
Wall
stuff here for this rook,
destroyed.
this handle to deal with. But there's a second rook which can now back off and... Yeah, I know. There's massive,
Unit
massive
ready.
incoming.
Word becomes action.
Hand of Rook under attack.
But the second one can back off and do that.
The Mora will go on.
So, yeah.
By your word.
Now I've got two mobile weapons of
Awaiting
destruction running
instruct.
around the place.
In position. This is our time.
Thing is, one of them's got a
By
lot
the
of
hand of
personal
rook.
defensive cannons, the other one has actually not. So, yeah. One of them is better equipped than the other. Let's put it that way.
Easy break.
Will. Yes, Commander.
Hand of Rook under attack.
Instruct, Commander. And redeploying.
So yeah, this forward one with all the guns is acting as a
Target
spotter basically for the second one, which can nuke anything that gets too close for the first
For
one
the
to deal with.
future.
Hand of Rook under attack.
We await you instruct.
And both those missed.
location. Yes. Forward.
Oh look, there's another waving
We
thing.
stand
Alright.
ready for instructions.
Hit that one, please.
Attack confirmed. We will not be silenced.
Now, the problem is now, because of how everything's tied up, I can't actually afford to equip the second Hand of Rook with stuff. Because I've got 9 population cap left.
Hand of Rook, check.
All I could afford to equip the second Hand of Rook with is a full set of commandos. Basically. And maybe a couple of more powerful units, and that's about it.
They will feel our grip.
Easy break.
Confirmed, I'm now moving.
Tell me where to go.
Group, form up.
Check that assist.
Awaiting instruct. Location check. Deploying. In position.
Dogger down.
Yes, Commander. We will prevail.
Formation,
Check. Confirming that assist.
Instruct, Commander.
Done.
Protect.
Hand
Yeah,
of
take
Rook
that,
under
Goo.
attack.
group form,
I've
confirmed.
also got what's left of my air units wandering around as scouts now, so there is that, I suppose.
Feel how far just done.
And ready.
But the problem is I've also got lost most of the anti-tank units on this, so they're struggling a bit against the lighter units.
For the past.
Yep, there we go, I can hit you from here.
The Mora will go on.
Oopsie daisy.
Numbers, yes, control.
Location confirmed. Moving. Yes. En route to location. We hear your word, Commander.
Right, so the Hands of Rook are
Word
giving me a
becomes
lot of
action.
power.
By your
So,
word.
There is that,
By
I
the
guess.
hand of Rook.
This first Rook is really badly damaged though.
Hand redeploying. We stand ready for instruct. Hand of Rook, check. Ready to deploy. Endurance.
That's overkill. A
This
nuke to
is
kill
our
one of those
time.
things. Oh dear.
Yes, control.
Oh, hello.
We're ready to fly, control.
Awaiting instruct. In position.
Easy break.
Yes, I saw you over there.
Check control.
Assistance en route.
Is an artillery unit. Artillery unit is 3.
Yes, Commander. Instruct, Commander. Hand ready. We await
artillery
your
unit is
instruct.
3.
Moving to that location.
Dogger down.
We will not be silenced.
Jeez. Another problem against the goo is that you have to kill every single mother goo on the map. Yeah, that's way true. This is actually easier done with
Under attack.
humans or
Hand of Rook
Shroud
under attack.
than any other faction. Shroud especially, they've got some very nasty air units.
Extract.
Also that goo is very slowly growing.
Yes.
Oh, hello, they've actually taken over that side of the map. Oh, right. I've got a bunch of
Hand
units
taking
just
heavy
tied
fire.
up, keeping this area
Hand of
protected.
Rook under attack.
So,
Feel how far just done.
Engines primed.
Location check. Deploying. We stand ready for instruct.
Ready for more.
Hand of Rook, check.
Extractor under attack.
Ready to
get
deploy.
to the rest commandos.
Easy
Let's see,
break.
okay, let's start building.
Unit in production.
That brings you up to 3.
Dogger
Five,
down.
six.
Beacon Outlander.
Then build a Guardian, which brings up to 6.
Hand of Rook under attack.
7, 8.
Unit ready. Unit in production.
That's all I can afford without deploying something else.
Done. Moving now.
Resource field depleted.
Awaiting instruct.
Where are we going?
I need to. Okay, I need the aircraft back down here to start scouting again.
In position.
This hand of rook's actually getting battered slowly but surely to pieces,
Unit in production.
so that's not great.
Resource field depleted.
This rook might need to take over soon.
Yes, Commander.
Nimbus in flight. Group.
Question is where the mother goose, because
Instruct, Commander.
the goose seems to be using all of its stuff
Unit in
right now
Honor.
We're ready. Formation.
to
check.
try and attack me as
Group
much as
4
possible
confirmed.
Check that.
and try to claim my resource
Check
sites.
control.
Location confirmed. Moving. And ready.
Unit ready.
We await you instruct.
Let's
En route
park
to
you
location.
there.
Yes.
Hand of Rook under attack.
We hear your word, Commander. We stand ready for instruct.
Ready for more.
Problem is, I don't really have a decent way to fix it
Awaiting
either.
orders.
Hand of Rook. Check. Ready to deploy. Will.
Ready. Nimbus. Group move.
Okay, oh, that's where it went to. Okay, Unit 1, you need to deal with
For
that.
the future.
2 can deal with that.
We will prevail.
So I just have to be a lot more active with this now,
Easy.
as I try to hunt down the goose. Hello, goodbye.
Nothing gets through.
Group.
Form up. Confirming that assist.
At least together the rooks can actually do a lot of damage.
You have a target.
Let's get you down
Awaiting
here.
instruct.
Unit under attack.
Hello, that's an
I'm taking a lot of
anti-aircraft
hits.
unit over there.
Redirecting. Nimbus. Yes, control.
Oh, hello. There's stuff up here and I don't have anything left to defend it. Oh, jeez.
Let's punch some holes. Ready for the go. Let's hunt. Formation, we move.
Better leave that two of in there, actually.
In position.
Large factory under attack.
Word becomes action. By your word. Yes, Commander.
Need you to deal with...
Hand
That
of
one?
Rook under attack.
Instruct, Commander.
Just start blowing everything up.
Under attack.
By the hand of Rook.
Yeah, no worries, got...
Dog it down.
this is dragging on way longer than I wanted, so it's actually causing a
Medium
few
hub
issues.
under attack. Extractor.
I was thinking streaming something else, but what time is it? 9 o'clock. I don't know right now.
We await you instruct. And redeploying. Moving.
Hi Tracker
Yes,
Joe,
control.
welcome to the stream, and yep, enjoy your surprise dental appointment, I suppose.
Yes. Attack confirmed. The horror will go on. The hand will reach the enemy.
We're ready to fly. Control.
To find the
Nimbus
rest of the
moving.
crews. Ah, there's one.
We stand ready for instruct. They will feel our grip.
Large factory under attack.
Protect.
Engines primed.
Hand of Rook. Check. This is our time.
Oh, it got away.
Where are we going?
Ah. Oh, look, I'm under attack again because while my rooks are out playing. Ah,
Let's write history.
For the past.
flipping goo.
Endurance.
Fear of Jasta.
Okay, that's
to that
broken
location.
open now, so
Moving.
let's move through
New
this
flight
way.
path received. En route.
I just don't have enough forces with these two
Large
rooks
factory
out here.
under attack.
These two rooks are
Ready
just
for
tying up
war.
so much stuff.
Ready to
I can't.
deploy.
I now can't get my armies
Awaiting
out
instruct.
to try and do something about all of this.
Location check. Deploying. Location confirmed. Moving.
Check. Nimbus in flight. Confirm move instruct.
Okay, let's take a look at
Confirming that
this.
instruct.
Is there anything else here?
Confirmed.
No.
I'm now moving.
How many goose do they have
Redirecting.
left? It can't be that
Relocating.
many because I keep killing. Oh,
In
hello.
position. Honor.
Nimbus moving. Moving.
That's one
Yes,
less,
Commander.
I suppose. There's
New
another one
flight
over
path
there.
received. En route.
Will.
Oh look, they're attacking again.
Ready. Form
For
up.
sake.
Move. Coming to support.
Hand of Rook under attack.
Instruct, Commander.
Easy prey.
I need to keep going. Oh, jeez. This is taking a while.
Moving
Come
on.
on.
We're ready.
Let's group 1, let's group 1.
Unit
Hit that one,
under
please.
attack.
Group 3, move up.
Check. Confirm move instruct.
2, hit
For
that
the
one.
future, we will not be silenced. En route to location.
It's getting
We
shot by a
hear
point
your
defense
word,
guns
Commander.
because... Yeah,
Word
because
becomes
reasons.
action.
Oh, hello.
Confirming that instruct.
Multiple mother goos on the run.
And ready. By your word. Forward. By the hand of Rook. And redeploying. We await you instruct.
Confirmed
Where
and
are
now
you two
moving.
off to?
Hand of Rook under attack.
Sit. Let's form up and move.
Yes.
Unit under
Honestly, this
attack.
one's better protected than the other one. The other one's lots and lots of
Target
anti-tank
down.
firepower.
Moving.
This one
Awaiting
is just
orders.
in general.
Redirecting. Moving to that location. Location check. Deploying.
Relocating.
Where are you off to
Numbers
now?
moving.
We stand ready for instruct.
Group 1, you're over there. You can
Attack
attack that one, can't you?
confirmed.
Yes, you can.
Ready. Moving. New flight path
Good.
received.
That one's down.
En route.
Right.
Check.
I
Confirm
need to make sure
move
that none get
instruct.
past me again.
Confirming
yeah.
that instruct. Confirmed and now moving.
Did I tell you to build an air scout
Unit under attack.
or something? I didn't.
Redirecting.
Right.
Hand of Rook.
You
Check.
go this way.
You have a target.
There's
Targeting.
one there. Group
The
1
hand
fire.
will reach the enemy. Location confirmed. Moving.
Numbers. Yes,
One
control.
over there. Okay.
Relocating.
En route to location.
Done. Yes, control. Numbers moving. Moving.
Ready to deploy.
We're ready to fly, control. New flight path received.
Oh, that missed.
En route.
Of course it
We
missed.
hear your
Ah.
word, Commander. Word becomes action.
I will
By
kill
your
you
word.
all.
Awaiting
I
instruct. By the hand of Rook. In position.
I will kill you
Check.
all.
Refinery under attack.
Oh, and now I'm actually having problems with this. Right. Heavy units. I want to get a whole bunch of... Oh, there's a lot of
Refinery
stuff coming in actually.
destroyed. Unit in production.
Engines primed.
Just drop some bombs on that. Hey.
Yes, Commander.
I wish I had some decent scouts. But I don't. I have nothing.
Instruct,
Everything
Commander.
is tied up in these hands of Rook.
And redeploy.
The hands of Rook are actually
Moving.
killing my progress, very much so right
And ready.
now. Oh, jeez.
Unit ready.
There's nothing there.
Unit ready.
Let's keep
Moving
you over
to
here.
that location.
You're trying to scout around
Location
and
check.
find some
Deploying.
stuff, aren't you? Nothing there.
Location
There was one that took
confirmed.
over this area, so
Moving.
yeah, I'm just trying to
Where are we going?
hunt down and
Confirm
eradicate the
move
last of
instruct.
the goo.
Stalker, you have a target?
Numbers in flight. Confirming that
Nothing there.
instruct.
Right.
We await you instruct.
We're ready.
En route to
Keep
location.
you in this area. Ah, there's one there.
Awaiting orders.
Yes. They will feel our grip.
Yeah, unit caps can have some problems, but it's also important for game performance sometimes as well. Boom, that one's dead.
Confirmed and now moving.
Group 1, hit
Protect.
that one please.
Player eliminated.
There we go. I actually finally hunted them all down and got them. Took ages, but yeah, got there in the end. Oh dear. Apparently I got rewards for something, will there? That's something new that came in since last time I played this, but I've not played this thing in quite a while. But yeah, I was just trying to nuke things and it was taking ages. 25 points, whatever those are. Right, exit the debrief, don't care about that. So I've got 80 points now, apparently. I have no idea what those points are used for. At all. Oh, it's just level up. Okay, that's just experience points. Okay, sure. Anyway, this has been Grey Goo. Still a slow-paced RTS game compared to most others, but it can be fun in shorter doses, at least for me. Maybe a game or two, I think, is my tolerance for this one. Problem is, I've been playing it for quite a while, so I'm ready to stop. To be quite honest, I am ready to stop. I'll try to work out how I feel about doing another stream today. It won't be immediate, but if I do, it'll probably be in a while, so, yeah. I have to decide if I'm up to doing another one or not. But until then, this has been Grey Goo. I've kind of had a look at 3 of the 4 factions, actually, in this one. So, yeah. I've looked at 3 of the 4 factions, and it's a decent RTS. Didn't do as well as it should have done, to be quite honest. This has been iMark3. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show and me just trying to kill things slowly. And I'll catch you all some other time. See you all later.